Hi, I'm Ali and welcome back to my channel. Happy 2019 everyone! In today's video, I'll be going over everything that I've included in my project pan for 2019, where I will try to use 19 of some of the forgotten or neglected items in my beauty collection. I have one skincare item and everything else is makeup related. The one skincare item I have is this Boscia Tsubaki Splash Mask that I purchased a few months ago from TJ Maxx. As you can see, it's barely been used at all. I do keep it in my shower so that I'll remember to use it, but by the time I actually remember to use it, I've already gotten out of the shower and dried my face, so I can't use it. I've included a bunch of mini products in my project pan just because this is my first project pan and I don't want to feel overwhelmed with not being able to finish everything. So the first mini product I have is this Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I think I received this in a Becca mini starter kit set. This is brand new and unused, so I will start to use this in 2019. I have one foundation in my project pan, and it's this Mercier Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid, and I have it in the shade Dune. I actually really like this foundation, I just don't reach for it very often. I did try to purchase a refill or a backup of this a few months ago, and found out that they actually discontinued this line, so that kind of gives you an idea of how long I've had this. So it's really time to use it up and get it out of my collection. I have two concealers that I'll be trying to finish up this year. The first is this Neutrogena Hydra Boost Hydrating Concealer. This is in the shade 20 Light. I really like this concealer. It's great for travel. The problem is that when I'm not traveling, I'm not reaching for it. I'm also going to be using the Trish McEvoy Instant Eye Lift, and I have this in the mini version. I can't remember where I got this because I actually remember purchasing and trying out the full-size version of this product, and I didn't like it. I actually returned it. But since I have this, I'll give it another shot this year. The one item in this project pan that I currently use consistently is this MAC Paint Pot, and I have it in the shade Soft Ochre. I use this as an eyeshadow primer. So there is a little dent in it because I have been using it for the past couple of weeks, but I do want to finish this up because I want to turn it into the MAC Recycle program and get that free full-size lipstick. And I'm just one item away, and this will be that one item. I have two eyeshadow palettes that I've included. The first is this bareMinerals 8-pan shadow palette. This is called the Bare Neutrals, and it has a combination of matte and shimmer shades. It's really pretty. I just find that I don't reach for it ever since I got my ColourPop and Anastasia palettes, so I have to put this back in my rotation. While I was reorganizing my makeup this weekend, I actually came upon this NARS eyeshadow duo in the shade Brousse that was new, unopened, never used. It has a pretty taupe and a plummy purple shade. And I know this is at least a couple of years old. I went onto both the NARS and Sephora websites, couldn't find this shade, so I'm thinking it's probably been discontinued because it's so old. I have one bronzer. This is the Becca Sunlit bronzer. It's a mini version in the shade Capri Coast. And I've included two blushes. The first is a NARS blush in the shade Deep Throat. It's a pretty peach blush with some golden shimmer. And a Clinique, this blush mini in the shade 08 Cupid. Next up, I have two highlighters. First is a Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Spotlight Mini. This is in the shade Rose Gold. And for a more natural, everyday highlight, I'll be using the Wet n Wild Coloricon Bronzer in the shade Reserve Your Cabana. And lastly, I have a couple of lip products. First is this Maybelline COLORsensational Precision Lip Liner in the shade 20 Nude. This is a wood pencil, and I found that I prefer gel lip liners, but this formula is really soft and creamy, and I do like the color, so I need to start reaching for this more. Next, I have a Lipstick Queen, kind of a chubby lip pencil. This is in the shade Cameo. There's really no color payoff to it, but it does provide some moisturizing effect, so I think this will be nice to use throughout the year. I also have a Neutrogena Moisture Shine Soothing Lip Sheer. This is in the shade 40 Fresh Rose. Again, this is another product that I've had for years. I know it's really old because I went onto the Neutrogena website and couldn't find any mention of it. So again, another product that's probably been discontinued. I don't generally reach for lip glosses, but I do think that the latest Fenty Gloss Bomb shade is so pretty. So to see how I feel about lip glosses more, I'm going to be trying out this Laura Mercier lip glaze, and this is in the shade Blush. Here it is right here. I also have a CoverGirl Old Sugar Vitamin Infused Balm. This is pretty recent. I purchased this a few months ago. This is in the shade 7 Soda. I think it's really nice and easy to just throw on a colored lip balm, and I'm wearing it today since I'm planning on eating a lot at the upcoming New Year's parties I'm going to. And the last item I have is an Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy lipstick. This is in the shade 420 Rebellious Rose. I think this also was from a gift with purchase. Really pretty. Okay, so that's everything I'll be focusing on using up in 2019. I'm planning on posting updates to this project pan every 3 months or so. So March, June, September, and December. And as soon as I finish filming this video, I'll be taking pictures of everything, making measurements, possibly weighing some things, just so that we have a reference point to gauge our progress from update to update. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'd like to wish everyone the best in 2019. Bye.